Army20102VR.
Hey guys, what's going on? This is Mr. Me, and I'd like to direct your attention to my new thumbnails I just attached to some videos. Hey, wait a second. Aren't I in the penalty box right now? Nope, that's a big joke, because right now, my penalty, which has been afflicting me since February, has been resolved. My strike is gone. I am in good standing in all the categories. I have all my features, everything. However, the reason that this was all going down is not because the system automatically applied it because I uploaded something. Let me tell you something. That's not the reason. DMCA had nothing to do with it. It was Ninja Player 321 who did it. He admitted last night, or actually, no, this morning, because I was up that early, but anyway, he admitted that he was pretty much peer pressured into giving me the penalty, which I'm thinking, wow, that's really ridiculous. My initial thought was, you fucking jackass, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I haven't done nothing to you. But I had also thought, you know, there's not really, I'm not, as much as I wanted to be super pissed about that, no, I'm not going to be super pissed about that. Because I really don't have much of a reason to be pissed at that. Well, yeah, I guess I kind of do, but it was not enough to make me want to completely, you know, flag everything of his. Man, it's hot in here. Too bad I have to turn off my fan for this. But I just like to say that it's gone. That it's resolved. That DMCA was not the reason. My thoughts was that he was a complete jackass for doing that. But I do want to say there is a simple way it could have been taken back. Now, if you go into the Help Center and you click on how to retract a claim of infringement, it would say, well, you would have to send an email to copyright@youtube.com. Well, guess what? That didn't work 4 times over, so I'm thinking, oh, I must be screwed. Well, turns out, you know, I did some more research, and while him and I were conversing over this, he was totally fixed on wanting me to give him a penalty, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. It's like, well, if you don't do that, I'm going to do it myself. It's like, well, if anyone's going to do it, it might as well be me. So I was actually about to do it, but I'm thinking, there must be some other way. There must be some way that this can be resolved. So I go into the Help Center and I type in retract, and the only option that pops up is retract a claim of infringement. So I click on it, and I scroll down, and it says, you know, blah 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 blah. There might be on the side panel, you know, on the claimant's account, you know, the person who claimed it, might be on the side panel in their video manager a button that says retract a claim. If there's not, the video I watched, you know, it's embedded into the help article, said, well, no, you have to email these people. Well, what they don't know is that when you search retract in the Help Center, on top of it, there is a, and then you scroll down, and there's blah, 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 and there's a little link that says, you know, you can go to the My Retractions page and see if there are any retractions that you have made, or can be made, from claims. And so I told him, hey, why don't you go click on that? You know, because it was like, wow, there must be some, there could be a way out of this. So he clicked on it, and he saw the thing in there, and he retracted it, and he's like, alright, I retracted it. And I'm thinking, oh, you're serious. You retracted it. He's like, yeah, go refresh the page. And I'm like, I'm kind of skeptical about this. So I go into my settings, and I click on, you know, view additional features, and I almost fell back in my chair. I almost fell back because all the stuff was green. Everything. Community guidelines, green. Copyright. Green. Features. All green. Custom thumbnails is enabled. Extended uploads is enabled. Everything. I can do everything I could before. Every simple thing. Now, if I would have known you could do that this whole frickin' time, that there was a page that the claimant could go to, I would have said, why don't we do that? So yeah, I was pissed. I was like super pissed, and I've made that point, but I was super pissed off. Now the fact goes on to how much blame to push on him, and more importantly, who to blame it on. Now you're thinking, what? There couldn't be anybody. Ah, great. What's wrong with my headphone? Ah, Mom, why do you do this to me? Stupid freaking headphones. Anyway, my earbuds were tangled up and crumpled, but either way, how much I should push on him, I believe I should push maybe 40% of it on him, maybe, because one, he did it, and two, the reason I'm adding that 10%, because it originally would be 30, was because he lied to me about it, which, that's not cool. That is not freaking cool. But I do realize why he didn't say anything before, is because he didn't want to wreck what was already building back up. Now, if I'm probably not going to go into too much detail on that, but you know, while we were conversing early this morning, like at 2 o'clock in the morning, you know, we were going through all these things. You know, he was thinking, you know, I lent him the funds to, you know, have his capture device and to be more successful. I did all this stuff for him, and pretty much he was saying how much of a moron and how of a dumb person he is for what I got repaid with. I mean, I got repaid with getting hit in the face. I got repaid with getting a slant to the ground and getting stomped on my face with a boot. I got repaid with fights and account hacking, which, you know, I hacked his account first, but that's not the point. And I also got repaid by being called a fur fag, but for personas and stuff, that's for another day. And I was crying. I was crying with him because I'm thinking, wow. I'm thinking just there was. I understand that it was biting at him and that he just couldn't take it anymore. So we decided to just tell me, and I'm kind of glad he did right now instead of from the get-go, because if he probably would have done it from the get-go, I likely wouldn't have said anything back to him ever again, which I probably wouldn't be making this right now. But now for the other person which to blame, he had told me that his friend the Destroyinator, and this is not for ratting people out, swear. And if anybody decides, I'm gonna flag this one and put you back in the penalty box, I'm gonna be like, well, fuck you. You're getting banned from my page. But he said that the Destroyinator pressured him into doing it because, you know, I uploaded something that, you know, Ninja Player 321 had already had on his page, which basically he was peer pressured into doing it, and he was a wuss pretty much if he didn't do it. So he did it anyway, and I believe him when he said he totally regretted everything about it, because that's just ridiculous. And, you know, with all that being said, if I've already been lied to so many times about this, about other things, about so many other things regarding video making, that if this is a lie, I might not actually be so forgiving, because I'm tired of being lied to. Now, I'd say, you know, the Destroyinator takes the rest of that blame, because he was the one that pressured him into doing it. And even though he wasn't the one that carried it out, he was the one that provoked it. He was the one that provoked the action. So, just saying, I'm not ratting anyone out. I'm not ratting anyone out. But overall, I would like to make the point that despite that he lied, and despite that, you know, this could have been fixed very simple, and in a very simple matter, which we both didn't know, so that's really both our faults on that point. Despite that, all that, I am very actually happy that I am no longer restricted to some BS limits and no thumbnails, no monetization, which I didn't use anyway, no external annotations, which I didn't use anyway. I'm just happy that I'm no longer restricted, and you will definitely see more stuff from me now that I don't have to split freaking videos into freaking parts if they're too long, like my 150 subscriber special. I had a, you know, at the end where I did that fake interview thing, that, it wasn't, you know, that short. I actually cut that up just so I can add my outro and stay within my limit. Which, that's, my god, you don't know how pissed off that made me having to, you know, make stuff so short when you should be able to make it as long as necessary. Or like my more recent uploads about, you know, how the Nintendo Wi-Fi connection got shut off, and so I made a 45-minute clip, you know, minus the menus and stuff. It's about half an hour, 35 minutes worth of races about my last online races before the server got shut off, and I don't know if I'm going to a Weem server or not, but likely not. But anyway, I had to split that into 3 parts, which that's totally retarded, but that's what happens when you're stupid, someone else is stupid, and someone else is stupid. That's just what happens. And then, also, you know those update videos on what's been going on since I was put in that penalty box? You know, if you've ever watched them, you would know that I would say, well, he wasn't the one that did it. It was all automatic. Well, guess what? That's all bull now. He was the one that did it, and now it might be still true that it is automatic, but I'm kind of skeptical. So I'm really thinking that it isn't automatic and that it's all manual done by the user. So yeah, that really kind of pushed some crap down my throat, knowing that. And that really makes me feel stupid, saying that he didn't do it and that it's all automatic. Because apparently it's not automatic and he did do it, which that really made me piss off. Sorry for all the anger and stuff, but when somebody tells you that after 3 months of living shit, you really get pissed off. And trust me, I was pissed off, and I've made that point like 300 times already in this past recording, so yeah. And you know, after it was resolved, I went into my video manager, and I'm like, you know what? I'm glad I made those thumbnails. I'm glad I kept making them, because I knew one day, either by expiration or resolution, well, if it's resolution, then I guess it must be high definition. No. I went to my video manager, I clicked on some videos, and I attached those freaking thumbnails, because I was sick and tired of them not having the thumbnails. So I attached them, and I already made the one that, you know, it's going to be used for this video before I even... Okay, right now, as of this recording, there is no video put together. Like, wasn't that the way it always works? But either way, the thumbnail has already been made. Now, usually before all this, you know, junk happened, I would make my thumbnails while the video was rendering. Now, you know, since I really couldn't do it, and I couldn't upload them or attach them, I thought, you know what, I might as well just make them and attach them, you know, in August. But now, I just attached them because, look, it's all green now. Everything is green. Every single thing is green. And now he would also tell me last night that he deserves to lose a whole bunch of subscribers for that, and I really kind of agree with that. I mean, that's really not cool about, you know, lying and stuff. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, I've been lied to so many freaking times. But honestly, I kind of agree that he should lose some subscribers. And as much as I'm pissed off, I'm not abandoning him. I'm not abandoning him. Because I'm giving him benefit of a doubt, and trust me, I think my mom would disagree with that, and my dad would disagree with that, and in a few cases, like Denami Wolf would disagree with that, and if you probably don't know who the hell he is, but I'll put his link to his page in the description. Anyway, but overall, I am glad that I can do everything I possibly could now, and that all my copyright update videos are, like, for the most part, like 50% false now. I'm glad that I'm able to do all that, and I'm pretty sure I should take down those videos, but you know what, I'm not going to, because I don't want to lose any more hits, even though I just passed 20,000. Wait, let me look. Let me go look at my page real quick. As soon as Google Chrome loads up. We're checking on mobile, but the mobile YouTube app, you know, by Google, Google sucks. Doesn't work right, and we all know that. Oh, there it goes. Hold on a minute. I hope that. Alright, let's just go to my page. So, loading my YouTube page any day now. Yeah, I just surpassed 21,000 overall hits. So yeah, I'm really happy about that. I'm happy that I surpassed 21,000, and I'll probably make another banner for this too. And maybe another icon, but I'll be making more videos, I'll be making more thumbnails, and I'll do a summer plans thing, you know, probably in like after this is rendered and uploaded. But either way, thank you guys for watching, if you're still watching. And yeah, this is the first one in a while that's over 15 minutes. Wow, that's so awesome. Okay, I'm never saying it like that again. That sounded really stupid. But yeah, it's over 15 minutes, as you can tell. It's just reached probably about 18 minutes right about now. So yeah, it's over 18 minutes long. I would have recorded some new SSX for this, but I'm like, you know what, my hands hurt like shit, so I'm not going to do it. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. I hope you can understand how mad I was and how mad I kind of still am. But thank you for watching, and whenever I see you next, either with my summer plans or with something else, either more topics or whatever, this is Mr. Me, and I am signing out for now. Goodbye, people. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. If you want to stay up to date on video content, plans, and other junk, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Google+, and subscribe to my channel. Pick which one you think would be best for you, or why not do all three. Either way, you might want to stick around. Thank you, and goodbye. See you next time.